The news. Governor Ododo says effective governance remain major tool for Nigeria's progress. Dangote, Bua, others to appear before Reps panel. Kenya declares Friday national holiday to honor flood victims. And in sports, Dortmund beats PSG 2-0 to reach Champions League final. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for joining us. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu has returned to the country after his trips to the Netherlands and Saudi Arabia. According to reports, President Tinubu left Abuja on April 22nd for the Kingdom of Netherlands on an official visit and returned to Nigeria on Wednesday, 7th May 2024. 10 television stations have been prohibited from covering legislative activities as senators return to the newly renovated chamber. The National Assembly Sergeant-at-Arms, who prevented journalists from accessing the gallery, informed them that Senate President Godswill Akpabio had instructed the security unit to limit the number of media outlets covering proceedings. A document signed by the clerk of the Senate, Chinedu Akubweze, which was posted at the entrance to the chamber, stated that only 7 media outlets could cover the proceedings. The accredited media outlets include Nigeria Television Authority (NTA), Channels, African Independent Television (AIT), Television Continental (TVC), Arise News, News Age, and ADBN. Journalists posted to the National Assembly have expressed surprise at the Senate's decision to exclude some TV stations from covering its plenary sessions, while discussion on the matter were still ongoing. The House of Representatives has issued a 14-day ultimatum to Dangote Cement, Bua Cement, Lafarge Cement, Asaka Cement, and Eagle Cement to appear before its joint committee over the arbitrary rise in the price of the product across the country. The Chairman House Committee on Solid Minerals, Gaza, issued the summon at a public hearing to investigate the arbitrary increase in the price of cement in Nigeria by cement manufacturers, organized by the House Joint Committee on Commerce, Industry, Special Duties and Solid Minerals in Abuja. The House had adopted a motion on the arbitrary increase in the price of cement by cement manufacturers in Nigeria and subsequently constituted the Joint Committee to investigate the matter. But at the investigative hearing, 5 cement manufacturers in Nigeria, including Dangote Cement, Bua Cement, Lafarge Cement, Asaka Cement, and Eagle Cement, failed to appear and did not send any representative to brief the lawmakers. Ruling on the matter, we warned that the House of Representatives and the National Assembly were not in receipt of any court order restraining it from investigating anyone. Hence, those summoned must appear before the legislative panel. While declaring the investigative hearing open, Deputy Speaker of the House, Benjamin Kalu, said the persistent increase in cement prices has had detrimental effect on the built environment and Nigeria at large, which was evident in a huge housing deficit presently in Nigeria. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has described effective governance as necessity for the progress and prosperity of the country, Nigeria. Governor Ododo made the assertion while delivering a keynote address at the 34th Annual Conference of the Nigerian Political Science Association, NPSA, at the Federal University, Lokoja. The governor was represented by his deputy, Joel Oyinbo Salefo, noted that collaboration among states as well as with the federal government is essential to address national issues more effectively. Our reporter, Faith Abdul Ghaffar, has the detail.
The state governor Ododo, through his deputy, said that the theme of the conference, Governance Nation Building in Nigeria, Auction for Policy, was a very timely choice because, according to him, providing policy options for governance and nation building is the bedrock of the nation's democratic system. The Deputy Governor Joel Oyibo said that as a nation in search of ways to advance the well-being of the people, it is imperative for leaders across the nation to prioritize the welfare of the citizens above everything else.
As the theme for this 34th Annual Conference of Nigerian Political Science Association is Governance and Nation Building in Nigeria. Options for policy rightly suggest our nation stands at a pivotal moment where effective governance is not just a choice but a necessity for the progress and prosperity of the country. This is because providing policy options for governance and nation building is the bedrock of our democratic system, as it creates a platform for the fulfillment of the wishes and aspirations of the people.
The governor expressed appreciation to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his unwavering commitment to the growth of the country through novel policy initiatives and for making tough decisions that are gradually producing desired impact in various sectors of the economy. Joel challenged the participants and political scholars to make contributions, provide insights, and offer collaborative efforts that will be essential for creating impactful outcomes from the conference.
As you have seen, despite of the tireless and visionary disposition of the current leadership of the country, the nation still faces several challenges deeply rooted in poor decisions of the past, which leaves room for critical discourse on policy options. Therefore, while we profoundly appreciate our father, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for making tough decisions that are gradually producing desired impact in various sectors of the economy, more vigorously synthesize options from scholars and relevant policymakers as expected from this gathering are still required to straighten the rough edges in our journey to national progress. While I urge all of you to ensure active engagement for the advancement of democratic governance and overall nation building, it is my sincere wish that this platform yield fruitful discussions for forging lasting policy options for sustainable development.
The governor mentioned that since they came on board, his administration has been working hard to consolidate on the gains recorded by the immediate past administration to make meaningful impacts in the lives of the people. He stressed that the Kogi state government focuses on strengthening its security architecture, poverty reduction through improved agriculture, and provision of food palliatives, as well as improved on basic infrastructure in healthcare, education, enhancing the bonds of unity across the states, among others.
We recognize the importance of continuity and consistency in policy implementation. Therefore, we are committed to ensuring that our policies are effectively executed, monitored, and evaluated. We hold ourselves accountable to the people we serve and remain open to feedback and course corrections along the way. The future of our nation depends on the strength and effectiveness of our policies.
The governor affirmed that the future of the nation depends on the strength and effectiveness of the policies and urged everyone to continue to work together across political divides. The national president of the association and others took turn to explain the theme of the annual conference.
Despite the dire needs and deliberate caremongering, the predictions of an imminent failure or collapse have proved to be hasty, exaggerated in some cases, and misplaced. historical bonds of interconnections, and contemporary mixtures that are an important part of the dynamics of modern Nigeria. There is in this, in my view, a highly researchable subject which the MPSA might wish to pursue. That said, and in full acknowledgement of the existence of many underlying and embedded factors that serve as the enduring pillars for the continuing survival of Nigeria as a united country, the point cannot be denied that the nation-building project has been under a severe and worsening strain for some time now. This is another way of saying that the government and political actors cannot afford to be complacent or indifferent to the demands that have been accumulating for some time for a refounding of the basis for the unity and progress of our country. For in the end, as much as no Nigerian government will ever accept to preside over the dissolution of the country, the idea that the unity of the country is non-negotiable or its inherited frame of governance is not open to questioning will need to be jettisoned and thrown into the dustbin. For as history teaches us, empires, kingdoms, and republics come and go. Those political systems that endure and pass the test of time are those that are adept at recalibrating their governance arrangements to respond in a timely and comprehensive manner to changing times and needs.
Yes, when you look at the arena of Nigeria foreign policy, the impression you get is that there's a mixed result. You have good tidings somewhere. You have not too totally good news in some other area. As a student of Nigeria foreign policy, let me just say Nigeria can do better.
The conference was spiced by Federal University Lokoja singers. I am Faith Abdugafar reporting for MLC TV, Lokoja.
The first 100 days in office of Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has been described as impactful, innovative with people-oriented plans and policies. The president and founder of Circle Hope for Women and Teenage Initiative, Kairat Abubakar, founder of Avoid Team for Ododo, and the founder of Aminat Daniya Network for Ododo, made the assertion in a message to celebrate the governor's efforts so far since his assumption of office. Kairat Abubakar described Governor Ododo as a focused leader with the interest of the welfare of the people of the state at heart, praying to Allah to help him continue with the good works he has started. On her part, the founder of Avoid Team for Ododo, Avoy Nwogu, stated that within 100 days in office, Governor Ododo has put smiles on the faces of civil servants in the state, describing such effort as a foundation for a productive and effective administration. Avoy, who was the senior special assistant on electronic media to the immediate governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, called on the people of the state to sustain their support for the present administration, pointing out that with the full support and cooperation of the people, more dividends of democracy will be delivered by the state government for the benefit of all. Similarly, Aminat Daniya, who is the founder of Aminat Daniya Network for Ododo, congratulated Governor Ododo, his deputy Joel Salifu Oimbo, for clocking eventful 100 days in office. Aminat expressed optimism that the Governor Ododo-led administration in Kogi State will live up to expectations in delivering effective and productive leadership to Kogites, calling for support from all and sundry for a better Kogi State. A non-governmental and non-political group, Kogi Unity Movement, has urged all tribes across Kogi State to foster unity to attract positive developments. Chairman of the group, Aliu Osheza Yusuf, while speaking at the monthly executive members meeting held in Lokoja, articulated the objective of eradicating hatred and malice among Kogites, saying that through the association, many opportunities will be drawn to the people. The association, with members spanning across the 21 local government areas of the state, enjoined members to support the current administration under the leadership of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo to enable him succeed. Yusuf condemned issues of tribalism, religious intolerance, and nepotism, labeling them as destructive elements. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
My name is Suleiman Rahama. I came here to acquire a skill at background communication, which is cinematography and ENG editing. I would like to urge you guys at home to come here to learn skill because it's not just something that you just learn and sit down at home. It's something that's going to benefit you in the future. So this little time of mine, I hope I'm able to encourage you to come and learn this skill. Thank you for your time.
My name is Ashraf. I'm here at Babon to acquire the skill of cinematography and editing. It has been a great experience, and I believe in the future this is going to help me greatly. And I'm inviting you guys to come and acquire a skill, for this is going to be beneficial to every one of us. Thank you.
Let me introduce you to the CEO of Babon Communication. Hello, I am Avoy Unwogu. I hope you people are coping. These are students of Babon Communication and they've been learning on the ENG editing and cinematography. And I'm sure you people are coping very well. I hope your facilitator is teaching you people.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys very well. What am I expecting after the training?
Don't worry, I'm expecting a good result.
Wow, good editors and cinematographer. Your name? Narejima. What are you studying?
Cinematography and ENG editing.
Oh, beautiful.
Suleiman Mohammed. I'm studying cinematography and ENG editing.
Wow, and you?
My name is Suleiman Rahama. I'm studying cinematography and ENG editing.
Wow.
We are enjoying what we are getting from here. God bless you.
So my people, this training is not going to stop here. It's going to be every quarter. So watch out for the next quarter in the month of June, right? So please, and bring your children. If your children just finished secondary school, bring them, let them have something to hold on to before they even go to university. Even after the university, they can use this one to make money, good money for themselves. See ya.
Thank you for your time.
Babon Communication Limited is an organized 2-week training that helps students to learn and acquire cinematography and ENG video editing.
Welcome back. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has directed banks to stop charges on cash deposit until September 30th, 2024. The Apex Bank disclosed this in a circular dated May 6th, signed by its Director of Banking Supervision, Adetona Adedeji. Customers of the deposit money banks raised concerns that the banks have begun collection of processing fees for cash deposit as of May 1st, 2024. Based on the bank's move, 2% was to be charged on deposits above 500,000 naira for individuals, while corporate account holders were to be charged 2% on deposit of above 3 million naira. According to the latest circular to financial institutions and non-financial institutions, CBN said the processing fees have been suspended. The Apex Bank directed financial institutions to continue to accept all cash deposit from the public without charges till the end of third quarter of this year. On crime, the Federal High Court in Lagos State has fixed June 26, 2024 for the arraignment of a Lagos monarch, Monsuru Abimbola Oladegan, and 6 others over alleged 29.3 million naira fraud. Other defendants in the charges are Abdul Fatai Akinwale Bankole, Abubakar Seriki, Razak Alayaki Seriki, Jemilatu Busari, Amoda Ibrahim, and Adams Adebiyi. The defendants will be arraigned on 4 counts bordering on conspiracy, obtaining fraud, and retaining preferred against them by the Police Special Fraud Unit. The monarch and other defendants' arraignment was initially scheduled for Tuesday, but when the matter was called, the defendants' counsel, Abayomi Fagbayi, told the court that it's only the first defendant, Abdul Fatai Akinwale Bankole, who had been served with the charge. Consequently, Justice Aluko adjourned the matter to June 26th for the arraignment of all the defendants. On the foreign scene, Israel says it is reopening the Kerem Shalom crossing with southern Gaza for aid deliveries 4 days after it was closed because of Hamas rocket fire. According to the Israeli military, lorries from Egypt with food, water and medicine have arrived at the crossing. Kenya has declared Friday, 9th May 2024 as a national holiday to remember those who died from the ongoing floods in the country and for Kenyans to plant trees. President William Ruto said that the day will allow Kenyans to plant trees to mitigate against the effects of climate change, which had been responsible for the severe floods. More than 200 people have already died from the severe flooding across the country, with more than 250 million affected by the situation. Last year, the government for the first time gave Kenyans a special holiday to plant 100 million trees as part of an ambitious goal to plant 15 billion trees in 10 years. In sports, Borussia Dortmund has defeated Paris Saint-Germain PSG and reached their first Champions League final since 2013. Dortmund held a 1-0 advantage following the first leg of the semi-final and doubled their lead when Mats Hummels was left unmarked 5 yards out to head in from Julian Brandt's left wing corner. The final will be at Wembley on Saturday, 1st June 2024. And could be an all-German affair. The Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has said that new Super Eagles manager Finidi George's impressive record as coach handed him the job. After leading Nigeria in 2 international friendlies in March, the Glass House named Finidi as substantive coach of the team. Revealing what stood out for the ex-Ajax winger, NFF Director of Communications Ademola Olajire stated that his experience working as an assistant coach to Portuguese manager Jos Posero was crucial, and also praised Finidi's decision to return to Nigeria and start his coaching career with the Aba Elephants. Less than 5 weeks to the crucial World Cup qualifying fixtures against South Africa, Finidi is expected to get the team in the driving seat after opening day's draw to Lesotho and Zimbabwe. And that is the size of our news package for today. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ebirababe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle Malachite TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comment, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday, 7 p.m. Political Arena. Sunday, 6 p.m. Women's World. 7 p.m. Kakanchebira. Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion, and 9 p.m. Senior Citizen Alcove. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for watching.